currently writing this at 11:30, but you know, who gives a shit? Today we're looking at the SH Monsterarts Ryan Keene. Just kidding, you guys are fucking stupid. Oh, we're looking at the Monster X from Planet X, guys. Why are there so many fucking X's? This is just like the number of relationships out there. My art! I love. Anyways, let's see if this figure is like up to date to Tamashii standards. Spoiler alert, it's decent. I mean, it's definitely better than the pile of shit that's being released for Godzilla Kong, The Empire Strikes Back. As for Monster X as a monster, it's like what would happen if King Ghidorah like had like daddy issues and spent his nights listening to Linkin Park. Then again, Linkin Park is kind of fire, so you know, whatever. I don't have daddy issues though. My dad's kind of cool. Please don't copyright me though. Thanks. Anyways, Monster X comes from the movie Godzilla Final Wars. It's a cinematic masterpiece, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually one of my favorite Godzilla movies. And fuck you if you don't like it, because I don't give a shit about your opinion. Because it's a good movie. For me at least. So, yeah, I'm just kidding. You're right to have your own opinion. It's whatever. But, anyways, after Godzilla game ends, every monster ever, he battles the final gym, the H-Type. He fights Chainsaw Gigan too. Oh yeah, Mothra is here, but she fucking dies, so like, who cares? Then Monster X evolves into Kaiser Ghidorah and rocks Godzilla's shit. Good night. That was my brother. He was just choking me. Anyways, Godzilla he gains energy juice from this cool Sigma guy, and Godzilla becomes this like ultimate Sigma, and he defeats Kaiser Ghidorah, ridding the earth of all beta males.
Do you know I'm utterly insane?
That does not happen. He just kills Kaiser Ghidorah, and then he just like walks off with his fucking ugly ass son. Anyways, God's shoot me. Why did I write that in? Alright. Sculpt and paint section. Monster X looks basically perfect. What you see is what you see in the film. It's like if he just walked off the screen. There's like a really nice like shining effect to like the white paint, which I really like. It kind of looks like vanilla ice cream. And
you look like melted
I'm
ice
kind of
cream.
a vanilla ice cream guy, so I kind of like that. Chocolate ice cream kind of fucking sucks. So if you like that, screw you. He also got like a nice black color, which I think like really contrasts with the white. Which is also in the film. He's like black and white. Kind of like the first Godzilla movie, guys, because it's black and white. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah. He's really got like only two colors. It's just really black and white. But he's also got red eyes, which shows how the demons are coming inside.
He's got demons coming inside me.
Why? Demons are coming, guys. It looks nice. I mean, overall, Monster X is solid. He looks good.
Articulation section.
Alright, so on to Monster X himself, because Tamashii Nations owns plenty of IPs, plenty of other brands as well, and that being the SH Figuarts. And if you aren't not familiar with those line of figures, let me just line up my camera right, you will know that they make like Marvel figures or characters that are in a more humanoid like, or either humans or just humanoids. So this figure is built like that. So let's just get onto it. His arms.
I waited so long, SpongeBob, and you broke it.
Can come off like that. His hands are at a swivel, like move it around side to side, go all the way around. Not much new there. His his arm can extend up and down. That his elbow area is actually kind of unique here. I think it's a butterfly style ball joint, as you can kind of move it out, up and down, and then out that way, out back. So yeah, you can kind of do so. There's a good range of motion there. The heads can also move up and down. They can kind of move all the way around their own ball joints. The mouth is a hinge and down. Head can move up, down, about that far, and can look up about that far. Can kind of move him around a little bit, but he's kind of limited to what his head's in. Same thing with the other head. On his legs, you know, you can really have him out like that. But you know, yeah, pretty good range of motion there. His knee can kick. Oh, shit. That is a first. I was not aware that piece can fly off like that. I thought these pieces were permanently glued in there, but apparently no. So I'm going to attempt to get that. So we're gonna get to that later. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. So yeah, knees can kick that far. Legs can move, swivel down, and then we got the tail, which has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you count the 2 tail tips here. It's pretty good, but again, it snaps pretty easily. You know, you got some movement in the tail. Up here as well, can turn. But yeah. Yeah. And then you got little movement. These are on ball joints. And yeah. But you can see the other problem with this figure is he falls apart very easily. But yeah. And for accessories, he does come with alternate hands, but they're really not any different than the fucking hands he has on when you take him out of the box. So I really don't think there's a point in me touching on them. Their purpose is for him to be able to do the cool trick where he picks up Godzilla by the arms and lifts him up, but I really don't see it as needed, and honestly, there should be more effects with this figure.
Fuck you.
Little size comparison from figures you could have if you feel like spending money for toys that just sit on your shelf and you just look at them when you're bored. Or you can be 10 years old and smash them together and make your own little Godzilla movies if you feel like it. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want. If you have little fantasies about that. Oh, I mean, ultimately Monster X is a nice looking figure, but the price point is like just too much. Like, it's ridiculous. You're spending $120 on this guy. And he comes with just 2 extra hands that look the exact same as his normal hands. I mean, they could have made something, like, cool, you know, you could have gave him, like, his beam that he uses in the movie, maybe some buildings, or maybe, like, have him, like, replicate, like, the scene where he's turning into Kaiser Ghidorah, maybe add, like, Kaiser Ghidorah's wings or something like that. I don't know. Tamashi, just, like, add something that's, like, worth the price. Because, like, you shouldn't spend your money on, like, that much money on this, if I'm going to be honest. And then one, like, jarring issue that I have is the tail. The tail, like, just falls apart so easily. It's not fun to play around with if you're going to just move around the tail and it breaks off. Like, my Godzilla Ultima, I lost the tip of the tail. I have no clue where the fuck it went. So that's also, like, I'm kind of mad about that, but who gives a shit? I might never do that review. I might do that review. Who knows? But, you know, I got mine for a deal, so it's whatever. If you can find yours for a deal, then, you know, why not pick it up? But yeah, I need a Monster X figure in my collection, so, you know, this made up for it. So, yeah.
Mom, can you give me some money, please? Mom, can you give me some money, please? Stop fucking